have just been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Yes. So I'm here right now with Liam Hannigan. How are you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing good. You know, one of the most interesting things that I found out was that you was on The Voice.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, 2021.
2021. Yeah.
How was that?
It was a wild experience. It was good. It was good. It kind of kicks. I think that's how they heard about me last year. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I think it was The Voice and stuff. And it's been this festival was the festival that kick-started like the year for me last year. It was like right out of COVID.
Yeah.
So good. I know COVID talk and stuff. It feels like it's in the past. Like,
literally.
We're like, so it happened, and like I met all these crazy musicians, and we've just been going around the country ever since. Like, we're just we was in Northumberland like last month and stuff. It's so good.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because, like, you know what, for someone like you who I think don't need a voice personally, just from hearing your music in general,
I can have a drink this way, like.
You know what I mean? And you know what?
Fucking Blue Reef Lager right here. Like. They've done a good job. It looks awesome, like. Go on.
Alright, listen, next year, guys, pay me, yeah? Thank you. Anyways, I gotta put that joke in there. Don't hate me for it. But, like, when it comes to, like, competitions like The Voice, what was you expecting? Because I watched that performance, I would have turned around. That's what I'm saying. But my point is,
Ollie was on the bus.
I just don't feel like you needed The Voice for the voice that you carry in a weird way. Do you know what I mean?
It was a weird situation because it was 2020. There was no music, and I got this opportunity to go and play in front of people in the time where no one was playing in front of anyone. So I was like, I'm gonna take it. Like. It's not something that I would normally do. I never have been into that sort of TV. So I don't like cameras in my face. This is a very strange situation for me, like being right here. Up close.
Another reason to pay me. Just say, Blue Reef, pay me. We got guys that don't want to be on camera.
But is that kind of situation? It's like there's a camera in your face and you're like, I'm not down playing. It was amazing because they pushed you as hard as you could go. Like, you're playing songs like you've never played them before. There's a whole band. They're insane. And so that experience was good. Like, I did take a lot from that, I think, and I'll take that forward with me. But it just makes me want a band. Like, anyone need a band out there? Anyone want to be in my band? Like, I'll take them. Like,
I mean, I sing, so let's do it.
tomorrow, 3:30. Let's go.
You know, funny story. When I growing up in Bristol, I used to be in a band. When I was in primary school, it was me. Shout out to Michael Amos. I see you sensed that time, anyway. And there was a guy called Ross Pidge, or Ross Pigeon, but we called him Pidge for short. And I used to be the lead singer, and then Pidge was the drummer. And then Michael Amos was like almost like the sound engineer, but he was like, cause he used to use like the sound pedal things, innit?
Oh, but loop pedals and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we used to create sounds like that when we was kids, bro. It's mad. I wish we were still doing that now.
Let's go, man. Where are you from, man? Are you
from
Bristol
London.
Still? No, you're London now.
I'm in London now. My missus just lives like 10 minutes from here.
Let's do something.
We're in Kent, man. We got to link up. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna do. So you heard it here first. Talking of that though, obviously listening to a lot of your content, I feel like there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of sad music behind that.
That's it, man. It's
like, from somebody like me listening to music, I feel like there's a lot for people to be relatable to. Is that something that you try to do, or was it just majority that is just your story and the music trying to sell?
Man, like, I find it really hard to write songs from nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't write songs like take it in like an art. If you took it like an artist's expression, like some people could bust out caricatures on the street and it'd be like one song after another, boo, boo, boo. But my songs are like one of those old Renaissance paintings or something. Like, I take time and it all comes from like a raw emotion. I won't write a song if I'm not feeling it, and that's you'll find that these are the darkest or the happiest times in these songs. There's no in between where I'm just sort of neutral. It's very hard for me to zone in and I don't know, stay inspired to finish a song like that. It takes a lot of effort from me.
No, I respect that. And then obviously going into music, you know, one of your main things he worked on, The Waves, 13th on the iTunes charts. Yeah, big tune. Like, we gotta talk about it. It was big. It's big. Like, you know, like, let's talk about it. Like, how was that? Like, you know, 13th on the iTunes chart is huge.
Dude, it was one of those moments in your music career. If you like, I own classes as a career because I have such a good time. It doesn't feel like I'm working.
Yeah.
But I think that specifically was the first thing. I moved down to Cornwall and they got picked up by BBC Introducing and stuff. And that was huge because they just shot me around all these other festivals, and I was getting meeting all these crazy people, all these wild experiences and stuff. And it just put it to another. It's like, I can do this. Like, this is gonna be the thing that if there's nothing else that I want to do, and I'm very happy that this year I've been able to actually just quit all my other jobs and I'm able to do this full time. It's been. And I feel like that was the next, barrier, next step up thing. Make this your full-time thing. And that the Waves kickstarted it all. It was my first single. I think everyone says your first single is always your biggest because everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, literally. But that's the one that always puts you on.
I don't know. You gotta wait. Me and Chris Delaney, we've been working on some. We've been making some magic all the way back in February. We took a whole month.
No way.
And we just both of us quit our jobs. And we're like,
it sounds like me. Basically, we both quit our jobs.
This is what we do.
Literally.
We're living the dream. That's what we do. So we quit our jobs and we were like, let's just sit in a room for. We picked February. It's 28 days. We picked the shortest month to do an album in. Stupid idea, But we took that and we just went for it. Every day, it was like a job, full-time job, just 24/7. Just make music, drink some beers, make some more music. Does it sound good? It sounds like shit. Let's just start again. It was just go, and it was non-stop. It was the most hectic month of both of our lives, but it was also the best month because we were just exploring all these crazy sounds, synthesizers from the 80s and stuff. We're like, crazy. What is this? How can it work with? With the sounds that I'm putting out in these acoustic things, how do we make synths work in it? How do we tie it all together? I think you have to have psychopathic tendencies to skip to do this album on shuffle. It's a journey.
100%.
You start where you'd expect, and I don't know if anyone's ready for where it's gonna end up.
Bad. And I'm
hyping myself up, but
you're hyping me up at the same time, bro. I'm excited, bro. I'm I'm a fan too. I love your man. I know English, Irish heritage.
That's it, man.
How much of an influence does that have on your music?
Oh, it's been huge, man. It's huge. So my mum's she's English. She's born here. She's all into Queen, Bowie, the English, those English things. They were always in the car, always. And my dad's from Ireland. He's from Dublin, so he was a big Irish influence. There's the Dubliners, the Pogues, Thin Lizzy, all these insane singer-songwriters. And then in the middle, I find Bob Dylan and Leonard Cohen and all these insane lyricists and stuff. That's where I take it from. I think. Lyrically, I will not write a lyric that doesn't mean something to me.
Facts. That's fair.
And I think the honesty in it's particularly Irish music, I think, is on all the limericks and all these, all the rhymes and the rhythms and all. It resonates with me. I don't know.
No, respect.
Something about that. You can have your loud band. You can make the dynamics huge, but if there's no lyrical content, then what is there? What's the meaning of this song? I don't want to just party. I love partying, but I want to just.
Well, I think that was a testament to me saying that your music had that particular saddish genre. Was you give us substance, you give us stories, and you give us meaning, and I think. Someone like me who is a journalist and who is constantly researching music, I love it when I find an artist who is willing to be vulnerable within their music.
Thank you, dude. That means a lot. That does. I thought you just.
There you go. To water. I could show you the bottle in here, but I don't think the festival was that. Still trying to get paid, guys. But no, honestly, again, thank you so much for this interview, man. I love you guys.
It's so nice talking to you.
Definitely.
Thank you, man.
Definitely.
Been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Purchase online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.